Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, this is the CTF Starcraft tournament. I am your host, Safefire. Xenon cannot join me because his brother is playing on his PC, so I'm gonna do this solo. We got a game between ZombieKiller playing as the Brown Protoss in the top left, and he's playing against his opponent in the bottom right. Dakriy, playing as Zerg, aka Jack. I'm just gonna call him Jack. So let's see, what do we got going on here. We got Zombie going out with a relatively standard opening, but he did do a cross scout, which is kind of risky. Because if you don't see anyone here, then you have a 50% shot of going to one of these corners, and he is going to go to the wrong corner, so he's going to get some really late scouting info. Meanwhile, Jack is sending his overlord in the right direction, so he's going to be able to see where ZombieKiller's base is, and he's also scouting with the drone. Looks like he's also doing a cross scout. Interesting. Alright, so I am observing this live, so I won't be able to speed this up in case it does get long. If it does get too long, I may have to cut out some stuff after the fact, but we'll see what happens. So as of right now, I believe Jack has had one loss. I'll need to double check that. And ZombieKiller has only played one game, I believe, and he hasn't lost just yet, so he's undefeated, just like EO2. Let me double check the bracket here. Yeah, ZombieKiller has only played one game so far, and he's won that one. And Jack has played, let's see, played here, and then he skipped that round. So Jack has also only played one game, and he won that one. Alright, let's see. So Jack going for the pretty quick expansion. That's pretty good. It's always a good thing to get a fast expansion as Zerg, because it's really easy to do so. It's safe. Their expansions only cost 300, as opposed to Protoss and Terran, which cost 400. So let Zerg get ahead in the economy, which you really need to do as Zerg. There's one Zealot coming out though, and right now Jack doesn't have anything to deal with this. His spawning pool is just going down. This is a late spawning pool, but he does have a creep colony. And he's got 2 Zealots. Oh no, this could be bad. This could be bad indeed. He's gonna... oh boy, the spawning pool needs to finish. Either pull some workers or do something, because these 2 Zealots can potentially kill off this. And oh my god, he's getting another hatchery in the top right. What a madman. Looks like his hatchery is gonna go down. Unfortunate. He should have pulled some drones. Let's see. See, I can't tell what he's making. Hopefully those are Zerglings. He's gonna need them. He's gonna need those Zerglings, and there they are, and they get shreked. Zealots are crazy in the early game. I don't think this is enough Zerglings. Nope. Oh no, you need to focus this one down. Oh boy, Zealots are so good against Zerglings. I believe it takes 4 or 5 Zerglings to kill one Zealot. Zombie is going to continue this pressure with some more Zealots. He's going to take this expansion though. So that's good. Expanding behind it. He's got 2 gateways. He's got, that looks like Dragoon range. That's probably what's being upgraded there. Meanwhile, we've got more Zealots. But Jack here, hopefully gonna defend it. He does have the sunken colony. Ooh, got him. Nice. this is kind of bad for Jack. Oh, okay, good. He killed it off, so hopefully he can reclaim his expansion, because he is floating a lot of minerals at this point. That's not good. He needs to drop another hatchery right now, and try to get some more workers out. And there's a Dragoon coming out. Ooh, Citadel of Adun. So a Citadel is gonna let Zombie get some cool upgrades. Gives them access to the Templar Archives as the next tech building, which that can allow him to get Archons, Dark Archons, lots of good tech units, as well as some powerful... See, there it is, the Templar Archives. So he's probably gonna get High Templar and morph those into Archons. Because Storm is so good against pretty much everything. But especially against Zerg. Zombie doesn't know about this base though. As far as he knows, Jack is only on one base. But he does have the 2-base economy going. He's going to be able to make a bunch of Hydralisks out of here. He can make a bunch of Zerglings too. And what we got here, some more Zerglings kind of hidden away. I would grab like one of these Zerglings and just put them right here in front of this base, in front of this bridge, and then you'd be able to see when he pushes out. Let's see. He's got some defense here. He's got a creep colony here and there. So I kind of like that, because if you build a creep colony, it doesn't attack in itself. You have to morph it into either a spore colony or a sunken colony. But if you leave it like this and you see an attack coming, then you can choose what to morph it into. So if you see a ground army, then you can morph it into a sunken colony. Not only that, but it's going to save him some minerals. Meanwhile, there's a little attack going on here. The Dragoons should be able to hold this off. There is a good amount of Zerglings. He should be able to kill a couple of these off at least. Oh, but the Micro, he pulls back. And oh my god, our Dark Templar are here. So Dark Templars are invisible units. And oh, a Dark Archon? Okay, I thought he was going to attack with these, but no, he's going to morph it into a Dark Archon. These don't attack, they're Spellcaster. They look badass though, holy crap, look at that. They're a Spellcaster, they have a few abilities. One of them being like a defensive one, I think, and then there's another ability called Mind Control. I don't know what he plans on doing with this, and only 4 Dragoons though, because he's got 3, 4, 5 Hydralisks here. Let's see, oh, okay, he kills off 1, kills off 2, he could win this fight. The Dark Archon is just walking through here. So you can't attack. But this is okay though. Jack has 4 bases compared to Zombie's 2. So this could in fact be pretty good if he manages to hold this attack. So he does have Zerglings here, he does have Hydralisks there. He should probably set his rally points to like right here for all of his hatcheries. Just as a side note, if you're not familiar with Zerg, everything gets built out of your hatcheries. Your workers, as well as your units, as well as your overlords, which are like supply depots, it all gets built from here. And you unlock more units by building these tech structures. So you don't build out of here, it simply unlocks the ability to build different stuff. So it looks like it's kind of a stalemate right now. If I were him, I would get some sunken colonies right here. Oh no. This base could go down. This could be the end for Jack. But it might not be, because he has 3 other bases. Let's see what happens. There's a creep colony. It's a little late. Not looking good though. He needs to start pumping out just more units. And he does have some, but they're just sitting here. Hatchery is gonna go down. And he backs off for now. His Dark Archon isn't really doing much. It's kind of just sitting there. But what is this? An Observer. So an Observer is a great Protoss unit. It's invisible, so Jack can't see this. And it's like a scouting unit. So you fly it over their base to see what kind of stuff they're building. He can detect it though with this Overlord. As you can see, it's a detector, so it'll be able to scout that invisible unit. Ooh, he's got some Corsairs coming through. He's gonna try to pick off some of these Overlords. He's just being very annoying right now. And jeez, look at all these Dragoons. He has twice as much army supply. Oh, but he's got Lurkers. So Lurkers might be able to hold off this attack. I don't know why he's hesitating this much. Test. I don't know why he's testing. Can I type? No, I can only type to observers. Anyway, let's see. He's got Dragoons are moving in. They're gonna make quick work of. Oh, but he's got Lurkers and Sunken Colonies. This should be able to hold off this little attack right here. Which it does. Let's see, so he's got one base here, one base in the bottom right, but his workers aren't rallied, so they're just sitting here not doing much, which is not good, because he needs to be mining. He needs to mine a lot more. He needs to get some upgrades. He needs to drop like 5 more hatcheries so he can produce a lot more. Let's see, at 8 p.m. though, he's doing something. 68 p.m. Let's see, what is he doing? What are you doing, Jack? Hello? Are you controlling something? I don't really see much going on that Jack's doing. So as of right now, kind of uneventful. He's just got this contain going on, and that's about it. There's like nothing going on. Dragoons are pushing out, they're just gonna contain him in. I guess he's scared of these Lurkers. He does have the Observer here, maybe he forgot about it and doesn't. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's see, a Sunken Colony goes down. Ooh, just barely manages to bury itself here. So, oh, okay, there's the Observer. Nice, okay, so he manages to contain him even more, but he still doesn't know about these other 3 bases. He's pushing all the way in. All the way in. And his Dark Archon made it through. Oh my god. He tried to steal a worker? With the mind control ability? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright, so he's gonna back off. And, oh, okay. Maybe he scouted this. But he's gonna try to go for the top right now. Yeah, he's gonna go for the top right. And he's hidden out here. He's... I don't think Jack knows about this. He does have it pretty well defended. Because he's got Sunken, a couple Spores, Zerglings, Hydralisks, and he's morphing this into a lair. Okay, he's going for lair. Oh, lair. Okay, I thought it was a hive for a second. Hello? Okay, he picks off. Oh, come on! Almost manages to pick off the Corsair. Oh, it looks like he's gonna try to make a move in this top right base. I think he's just now realized how many bases Jack has, and he's not as far ahead as he thought he was. So we'll see what happens. Jack is starting to even up the supply count though. He's about 70% of zombies supply. Previously he was about 50%. So he's evening it out. Oh my god, an Arbiter? You madman. Alright, his Arbiter allows all of these units to be cloaked. However, he has spore colonies here. So they might... Yep. Oh wow, they're actually gonna defend this attack. He cannot push into that at all. He's got another Dark Archon here. Just chilling. So if he wanted to, he could attack this bottom right. It's not very well defended. Same thing for this base here. This base is fairly well defended. He's kind of just got random units in the middle of nowhere. Interesting. Oh man, look at that. The 132 to 74. That can't be good. Look at all of these Dragoons, holy moly, and the Dark Archon. Dark Templar, I keep calling it Dark Archon. So, what is this? What? Oh, a shuttle? Oh, did I miss something? What's going on here? Something's going on. You can see Zombie's camera right here. Okay, now it's up here. Now it's over here. But, I think, yeah, so Jack sees all of this, kind of. He doesn't see the invisible Dragoons, but he does see the Arbiter. So he should expect a big attack here. He needs to rally his hatcheries though. I don't think he has any of them rallied at all. It's kind of a slow game. Both people are kind of at a loss of what to do. This observer though is going to try to poke its way through, try and scout and see what's going on. He does have a lurker, sunken colony. I think Zombie should be able to just push in all the way and kill this base off. He has enough Dragoons. But the AI is just retarded in this game. Look at this. Look at this. Lost Dragoons. They don't know what they're doing. These aren't doing anything. These guys are just like, where's my mommy? So he is gonna push in. He's gonna successfully take this base. And Jack doesn't really have any army to fight this. Wow, look at all of these gateways. So he's got a Stargate, Fleet Beacon, Arbiter Tribunal. He's still on 2 bases though. Hasn't expanded. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 gateways. These Dragoons are getting all pathed weirdly and stuff. So this top right base is gonna go down. So Jack has 8,000 minerals. If he dropped like 10 hatcheries, that would only be 3,000 minerals, and then he could just mass produce units like crazy from all the hatcheries. By the way guys, if you ever play Zerg, you don't just want one hatchery per base. Maybe during the first 5 to 7 minutes, sure, but later on in the game you want like 10 hatcheries. Because then you can just control click the eggs and just make a shit ton of units. Looks like ZombieKiller is gonna win this one. He's got twice as much supply. He's got High Templar, Dragoons. Yeah, this is gonna be the end for Jack. Jack, you gotta spend those minerals, man. Make more hatcheries. Lots of hatcheries. And more workers, make sure your workers are mining. Because there's a bunch. Ideally you want, if you box the mineral line, you should get a full control group of workers at each base. So this one here, you only have like 5 workers here. Here it's a little better. This base, it's alright. You can always use more workers though. This bottom right base is gonna go down. I'm gonna guess this middle one is next. Then it's gonna be his main base. This is pretty much it for Jack. I don't think there's much else he can do at this point. He's only got 2 bases. He's not building a whole lot. He does have a lot of army though, but it's kind of just sitting here. Like here and here. Biggest tip I would give him, just more hatcheries, as I've said, and then make sure get your hatchery, set the rally point for all of them to like, I don't know, maybe like right here or by this bridge. That way whenever you build units they'll just walk right here, and then you can control group them or send them off and whatever. So this other base is gonna get found. Get killed off pretty easily. Oh man, I don't know what Jack can do at this point. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Kind of contained on this one base. Well, okay, so he did build another hatchery finally. So he's making more hydralisks. This is good. Hydralisks are a great unit. And let's see, this one lurker. Okay, going to town here on these dragoons. Oh no. Yep, this is the end for Jack. GG to Jack. We're gonna go to the losers bracket. ZombieKiller moves on once again. So ZombieKiller, I would say the same advice to you. You have a lot of minerals. You can expand to like probably 2 more locations. Drop like 8 more gateways down. Get like 3 or 4 stargates. Just to get a lot of production out. If you're going air then, you probably get a 2nd cybernetics core. Then you can get double upgrades for your air units. And that would be the biggest thing I'll let him know. As for Jack, you've got even more minerals, so same thing applies, just tenfold. Well, he is gonna expand, so looks like he took my advice through the game. He's able to read my brainwaves. Let's see. Carrier is out. It's making interceptors. This is the end for Jack. If I were him, I would GG at this point. There's no way he can win. But he's gonna fight till the end. I admire that. And it looks like it's gonna be futile. One more push from ZombieKiller and it's the end. Wow, what the hell is going on? Long distance mining, I guess? Oh no, he's just transferring a bunch of workers. Don't know why ZombieKiller is not attacking though. He's looking here. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. He's got one Dragoon in every base. He must have watched... Oh. Ooh, his Guardians. Gonna need more than that though. See, the problem with these high-tech units is that they cost a lot of gas. And as you can see, Jack only has one gas mining at this point. Look how slowly it's coming in. 6, 8, 10, 2. So he's not going to be able to build much. This is why you need like 3, 4, 5 bases as Zerg. Especially into the late game, because your gas income is super important, especially for these high-tech units like the Guardians. And this is gonna be it. Final push coming out from ZombieKiller. The storm goes down. Yeah, it's all over. GG. Come on, Jack. Just GG I know. Oh man. Alright guys, so coming up next, after this game, Jack gets put to the losers bracket. ZombieKiller is gonna go against EO2. That should be a good game. Jack is gonna go against Classic. And then the loser of Zombie and EO2. Hold on. Is this bracket right? Yeah, so the loser between Zombie and EO2 is gonna go against the winner of the round 3. No, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna post this bracket so you can see what I'm talking about. It'll make more sense than me talking over this. So, good game to both players. EO2, get ready. ZombieKiller looks to be a pretty good opponent. So we should get some practicing. And to the other guys that are in the tournament, you still have a chance. Learning some good strategies. Maybe you can catch these guys by surprise. So until next time, there's the GG. Good luck, and have fun, guys.